Hey SFSU, so we are starting to draw arrays now. So yesterday I was giving, or in the last lesson, I was giving you an array, and in today's lesson, you're going to be drawing the arrays yourself. So that's why it's really important that we remember that rows go across and columns go down, okay? So I'm looking at this problem right here, and it says, draw an array with 5 rows of 3 x's. Okay, 5 rows of 3 x's. So I'm thinking to myself, I know rows go across. Rows go across. Okay, so what I'm going to do to help myself out is I'm going to draw my 5 rows first, and then I'm going to put the x's on the rows. Watch me. So I'm going to make my line a little bit thinner, like this. I'm going to pick a black marker. So 5 rows. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, can I make it fit? 5. Okay. See, my lines are not perfect. That's totally okay. I know there's 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, I'm going to go back up to the directions, and it says of 3 x's. So I know I need to put 3 x's on each line. 1, oops, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If you notice, I'm trying to put my x's right on top of each other, even though I'm putting them on the row, because that's going to be important in our later lessons, that we have them all on top of each other and next to each other with about the same amount of spacing. Okay, now I'm done. So I have my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows and my 1, 2, 3 x's on each row. Each row is equal. I have my 5 rows. I have my 3 x's in each row. I'm good. I could do an addition sentence with this. I could go 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 and get my total. Okay, awesome. Let's go to the next problem. Okay, draw an array of 4 columns of 6 dots. Okay, this might be a little bit easier because it's just dots. Let's see. Okay, so I know columns. So I did rows last time. Rows go across, columns go up and down, up and down. So I'm going to draw, to help me out, my lines again. 4 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the important part when you're drawing your columns is to remember that you need to have 4 columns at the end. Let me show you what I mean. Now let me check back. I need 6 dots. Okay, 6 dots in each. I'm going to make these dots really big. That way I only have to do a little dot. I'm going to make them green. 1, 2, 3. So as I'm drawing this, see that I'm still trying to match up so let's see how these dots are next to each other. And it's about the same amount of spacing. Drawing my dots. I'm remembering I need 6 in each row. Okay. Now I could look at this and be like, oh, I drew my lines, filled in all my dots. But then if I go back to the directions, 4 columns. How many columns do I have right now? 1, 2, 3. Only 3. I need to remember when I'm drawing my columns that I still need to draw another one on the outside here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like that. Okay? So here now I count 1, 2, 3, 4 columns, and they each have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all even. Great. If you don't want to put your lines like this, you don't have to. I think it's great right now when we're starting out for us to see where we can line up for our rows and our columns. But if you don't want to, that's okay. You can also use the highlighter ones. And if you make a mistake, you can always use this little eraser right here, okay? And you can make it smaller or bigger, okay? So that's rows and arrays, SFSU.